So one of the first things that you have to do when you get a new phone number for A2P sending is you have to actually get that phone number verified. One of the things that is required is that you must submit an example of a compliant opt-in form. Okay, so how are you going to actually collect phone numbers from your customers or your leads? And you need to show that you're collecting those phone numbers in a compliant way. Now, one of the things that's happened over time is those regulations about what a compliant form looks like has gotten increasingly strict. And you can do this on any kind of form software if you're using ClickFunnels or whatever, but sometimes people have problems making sure that they get all the details right. So we wanted to make this really easy for you. And what we've done is we've created a simple Google form that we keep compliant. And we allow you to just copy this template, modify it for your brand, and embed it on your website very easily. So you know that this is a compliant form. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to copy that over, how to edit it, and how to put it on your website. So you can have a very good compliant form, and you can just get right on with it. Okay. So the first thing is you want to come down to our article here. And, this is in our help docs. You can find it there. And you can see we got this little image of what this looks like. So you can just click this little button, and it says see the compliant form here. So I'm going to click on that and go right here. And then you can just see here's kind of what it looks like. It's extremely simple form, but it has all the things that you need. This is geared at, having an opt-in for people to get special deals for you, like a promotional. So it's just got special deals, got the first name, last name, email, and then they got the phone number optional. So they can put their phone number in here optionally. And then what we have is this compliant checkbox right here, as well as the compliance text. Now, all the information, if you want to do this on your own form software, it's all here in this article. It has everything that you need to do. But if you want, you can just use this. So what you'll need to do first is you can't just submit our template. You need to copy it, and you need to modify it, and you need to embed it in your website. So you just come up here to the right-hand side. It says Use Template. And what that's going to do is going to create a copy for your brand. Okay, so we have this now. I have this sample compliant SMS form, so I could just, rename this Roezan opt-in or something like that. So you want to modify this a few things. So the first thing, you come up here, get special deals from your brand, or you can modify it for whatever actually use case that you want. And you want to make sure that the use case is consistent all the way through. So if these are event reminders, it would say sign up for event reminders. Or if it says, if this is for marketing and promotions, you would say probably like get special deals from your brand. So depending on your use case, you want to modify it and make sure that it's, the form is consistent all the way through. So I'm going to say get special deals from Roezan, sign up here to get special promotions from Roezan. So I'll put my brand there. First name is good, last name is good, email is good, phone number optional, so we already got that there. But down here in this get SMS notifications optional box, I'm going to come here and say, I'm going to edit this a little bit. It says, by clicking the checkbox below, you agree to receive use case text messages. So my use case here is promotional from Roezan. Okay, so you want to put your brand in there. Message and data rates may apply. Message frequency varies, so you can change this to how often you're going to be sending your messages. So like, message frequency 1 time per week or 4 times per month max or whatever it is, you can put in there. Text help for help, text stop to stop, all those things got to be in there. And then what we need is a link to the privacy policy and link to the terms and conditions. So, I just go to wherever you have it and you want to grab your privacy policy link. And I'll put that in here. And then my terms of service, put that in there. So that looks pretty good. Now, a little comment is that in your privacy policy and terms of service, they're also going to look at that. They want to make sure that you're not selling data to third parties. And so if you like some templated language that you can use as a good starting point for your privacy policy, we actually have another article about that. But yeah, they want to see your privacy policy, and you need to explicitly say that, hey, you're not going to be sharing or selling anybody's information for marketing purposes. And yeah, we have some boilerplate language for that in our article as well. And then last thing I want to edit here is, yes, please send me whatever text messages. So I can come in here and say promotional messages. Okay. And so this is the explicit consent that they're looking for. So I got this pretty good looking. Let's see, I've edited everything. I've replaced all of those bracketed things for my brand, etc. And so I'm pretty much ready to go on this. So, okay, so now after I publish it, I want to make sure that this is available to everyone. So when I go to published right here, I want to see the responders. Right now it just says specific people. So I'm going to change that responder view to anyone with the link, okay? And so what that makes is so that this form from a responder point of view is like publicly available. So I'm going to copy the responder link and let me just go check that out, make sure it looks like I want it. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. Now you can obviously come in here, you can edit the colors, you can add a logo, whatever you want to do, but from a compliance standpoint, this is looking pretty good. Now, what you'll want to do now is not just take this link, you actually need to embed this on your website. They want to see the way that somebody can come to your website. So the way to do that is you want to come up here, probably to these 3 dots, and see this little thing that says Embed HTML. All right. So this is going to give you an iframe that you can embed. So you can copy that and go to whatever software that you have, create a page on your website, and then find the place where you can actually embed HTML and then just embed that code in there. It's going to be able to show up on your website. You're going to want to take that page from your website, the URL, and use that as your submission. For that, you'll be good to go. Now, one final step, I won't do it in this video, but one final step would be, if you'd like, you can connect this form to Roezan with Zapier, and I will leave a link down in the description on how to get the Zapier connection. Roezan has a native Zapier integration, and so you'll be able to just go straight from this form and push your contacts into Roezan. So hopefully this is helpful, and you can get a very good compliant form, very easy. Just make sure you follow steps, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.